Hey, y'all! How are you doing? Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Alright, how are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, so Lori here with Hardworking Mama. Tonight, we're going to do a wreath dedicated to Bella. Yes, we are. Aren't we, Bella? Okay. Hi, check this out. Look, Ross, look. Check this out. It says, I work hard so my dog can have a better life. This is awesome. Hi, Ross. Ross wants y'all to know that he's 5'6" now.
Yeah.
He's been telling me that all day.
Because you don't want to believe it.
I don't know if it's true or not.
We're going to have to go see.
He's definitely taller than Mommy.
Because me and Connor
This is true. So. Oh, so that's how that came about. You and Connor decided?
No, I thought it before he came. And I was like, I asked him, do you think I'm 5'6"? And he tested me. He was like, I'm pretty sure.
Well, y'all, we'll have to get out the measuring tape and check that out, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope y'all are doing well tonight. I know, right? I'm so glad that he did not get my family's, the Riley shortness, because holy cow, that just stinks. So how are y'all? So we're going to do this cute thing. I mean, how cute is this? We have a white mesh with the silver little threads through it, and then the gray mesh with the silver through it. And then we have this ribbon and this ribbon. I have been dying to use these, but it's like, what am I going to use it with? I have little paw prints. Y'all, this is from Amanda. Look, see, this was for my birthday in December. And this rickrack stuff. How pretty is this? 6'7", holy cow. I'd be okay if my son was that tall, but I don't think he will be. So it's gray and white, and then it has this black rickrack. So I thought that would be pretty in it. We're going to do the Woodland ruffle with just a tiny bit of ruffle. I mean, a tiny bit of curl and a lot of ruffle. Okay? All for this sign, which is for the Bella girl. And this sign is huge, I'll just tell you. Alright, so since I'm going to do mostly ruffle and not a lot of curl, we're going to cut it at 34 inches. So I like to use my perfect tails if I'm cutting something this long. It just makes it easier for me to cut it. I don't know why, but it just does. It's easier to get a nice clean cut. So I already have a bunch cut, but I thought we'd cut a couple. I don't know what that means. There's some weird message over there. I got the sign at Sim's Pottery, and I didn't have time to see who had it. So we'll have to look and see. By the time I send out my newsletter, I should have found someone that carries it by then. So hopefully we can do that. Yeah. All right. So I have this white little work wreath. You could use silver. It's kind of an iridescent, so I thought it would look really cute. See that? Isn't that cute? It's 15 inch. These are 34 inch. Ribbons are 12. I've got my little Oh, you're a dog groomer? You need this. You're going to need this in your life. Okay. So I'm going to open up my ties just to make it easier. So. Yep. And I've got my cool little apron on from Mel. I love it. All right. I have 3 aprons now. It's awesome. I just like alternate between them. It's very cool. All right. So I'm just going to lay it flat. The Woodland ruffle, you ruffle it, you curl it on the end. I'm telling y'all, I'm a little brain dead. I've been working on training all day. Today's the first day it's actually been quiet around here, so I actually was able to knock out training. And so my head is all in emails because that's what the training's on this month. Oh, so yes. All right, so I just curled 2 ends and then ruffled it out. So see, it's mostly ruffle with a little bit of curl on the end. Okay. Okay, so I just 1, 2, 3, about 3 curls, and then just clip it off. Now, if y'all watch Crazy Maisie, she does it across her chest. I have not been able to do that. So, if you want to do it a little bit faster, go watch her. Okay. So just ruffle right up the center. I do find it easier if I put my little clip on there. Just kind of keeps me in line. Okay. So let's see. I've got them upside down right now, but let's see what... I don't know if I want them this way or this way. Actually, I think I want them this way. So I'm going to put it back in because I want the curl to go up so you can see it a little better. So if you have the curl up, which means, see, this way it's down. So see how the ruffles kind of covered. Which paid group? The wreath one is $14.99 and the business one is $19.95. And if you get them together, it's $29.98. Alright, so see how it's ruffle up. So you can see the ruffle right here. I keep saying ruffle. So you can see the curl right here. I'm telling you, I need like a glass of wine or something. It's just been one of those days, y'all. So, let's do 1, 2, 3. Clip it off. So the reason I cut it 34 inches is so I have approximately 4 inches to do my little curls on each side. Okay? So that way I have a little curl here, a little curl here, but I still have my nice 30-inch ruffle. Because that's really my favorite, the 30-inch ruffle. But I kind of like how this looks with the little bit of the curl on it. Okay. And don't worry if it gets real curly like that. Just put something heavy on it. It's just as it gets down towards the end of the roll, it gets so curly. Of course, that's what they make heavy objects for. And y'all, you know, I forgot to send out my notification before I went live. It's just been crazy. But the good thing is that my dad's doing better, Nana's doing better, so it's been a good day around here, which makes it so much better. So now I was able to get stuff done, which made me feel very good because I've had a hard time getting it done lately. Y'all ever have that times where you just kind of have trouble getting stuff done? Makes it tough. There we go. Okay. So in just a couple weeks, I'm going to be getting to see all y'all and see my friends again. I'm so excited. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Clip it. Flip it around. 1, 2, 3. And then ruffle it right up the center. Okay, there we go. We're going to place it down. And then we'll ruffle it out. Like that. There we go. Okay. Isn't that pretty? It's almost like Christmassy. This would be pretty for Christmas, I think. Like white and silver. Hard. But my dad's swelling is finally under control. We're going back on Monday to see if they can go ahead and start fixing his teeth. Nana's oxygen level's really good, so we're good here. Yay! Okay. Unfortunately, my nephew went home. It was nice having him here, but it was also louder. So it was a little hard to get training done because he and the boys were just having a grand time. Which I can't believe summer is almost over. Gosh, why does time go so fast? I do too. I love this color combo. I got excited when I saw that ribbon. I wanted it. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Okay. We're just doing 3 on each end and then ruffling it up. Okay. Oh, you want to do the questions about the shipping thing? I do have it recorded, and I thought we would do it tomorrow night. Wait, how did I do that? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to play have the video go, and then I will come on and answer questions. Yes, the Christmas kit will be on Sunday. And hopefully the rest of the supplies will be in by then. Some of those storms have delayed some of my supplies. The majority of them are out though, but there's a few that I'm still waiting on. Okay. But I did release the new one. I released the new kit. I'll show you those signs in a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to work on the top. So we'll open this up. Like that. Okay. It sure would. I know. I haven't figured out what we're going to do for January yet, but I'm thinking we're going to do something fun like this. In these kind of colors. There we go. Alright, so we want it to go up. So we'll come up here and start on this one. That. The only bad thing is my mom's not feeling real hot. Cloudy Oregon. Well, hopefully it's not as hot there as it is here. Oh, yay! Yeah, we've been sending out a little bit every day. So, it's exciting. Alrighty. Okay, so don't forget my cubby of the month is Bev Cowling with Cowling's Loving Design, so make sure you go check out her YouTube and her Facebook. Now, y'all, I'm so excited about Wreath Makers Live. I'm excited. I get to hang out with my friends. We're gonna go have beignets. Have y'all ever had beignets? Oh my gosh. Those things are like the bomb. I said, we have to go have beignets. Katie said, well, I guess I'm done with my diet. I was like, you can't do a diet when you're in New Orleans with your buddies, right? You just can't do it. You gotta have all the things, the yummy things. Oh, hello from Australia. Okay. There we go. So roll right up through the center. That's one of my favorite things about New Orleans is going to the Cafe du Monde or one of those and just eating some beignets. Oh man, those things are so good. It's like putting melted sugar in your mouth. You can get the kits from my store. It's just hardworkingmomstore.com. And they're listed on there. And I have two this month. I have there's a Halloween one and there is a fall one. So you can get either or both, whatever you like. That's so that people who don't like Halloween don't have to wait. Or people who like Halloween can just do both. Or just that one. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I really love these colors together. Thank you. Alrighty. Weird noises going on downstairs. I don't know what they're doing. Oh! Listen. If you're in New Orleans, you should at least come by and see us, even if you can't do the Wreath Makers Live. Oh my gosh, you definitely have to do the beignets because, oh gosh, those things are so yummy. They're like little square donuts and they put this powdered sugar on them. Whoops. I know, I'm so excited. Hey Mel, how's the house sale going? Y'all, poor Mel had a little run-in with her real estate agent the other day. It's so hard when you sell a house, you know? It's just stinking hard. Sometimes It's real quick, and sometimes it takes forever. I think mostly it takes forever. And when you have plans and you want to do something, it seems like it really, really takes forever. Thank you, I'm so glad. I know it's hot in Texas. Good grief. We were there last year in June and it was scorching. Alright, so we got all the mesh on. This sign, as cute as it is gigantic. So let me show you. Okay. Look how big this thing is. It like takes up the whole center. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this little woodland ruffle technique, because the way that it kind of pulls it out, you're still going to really be able to see all the cute little mesh, even though this sign is kind of a takeover. Oh my goodness. You know what? That's kind of what happened to me. 2 weeks after I had Carson by C-section, we had to move to South Carolina from Georgia. That was an experience. But you know what? We made it through. Alright. So we have our 4 ribbons, all cut at 12 inches. I was thinking we would do these 2 together because I really like this rickrack, and I thought it might show up a little better if we had this smaller one with it. So we'll just do our little fold in the middle. Y'all, my poor mama's not feeling good today. Alright. Then we'll just put it in and then stretch it out. There we go. Then we'll put the 2 grays together. These are so pretty. I love the ribbon too. And y'all know I love it when I can use 50 wreaths all the time. You need to save money because it gets expensive. And that's why I use that kind of lot. Thank you. I'm so glad. I know, right? Can you believe this ribbon? Oh my gosh. This ribbon right here came from Sim's Pottery. I saw it when I was there. I'm going to go back this weekend because I need to get some stuff. I'll have to see if they have some more. Because, man, this stuff is the bomb, isn't it? It's a little pricey, but it's really pretty. They had it in yellow, too. I think we did a wreath with that not long ago. I know. She has a toothy stomach, and it's just really giving her a fit right now. It's probably because we've eaten stuff she shouldn't be eating. Although yesterday I made spaghetti, so that was probably okay. It was probably whatever we had the day before. I don't know. Do they have rectangular grapevine wreaths? I don't know. I'll have to look when I'm there. I know that I've gotten some at Carolina Pottery. I know they have an online store. I don't know if they sell their grapevines online, but I would check there. They have some really good ones too. I like to get them there. Although Sim's has really good ones. Y'all know I love my Sims. I love my Sims Pottery. I think I'm going to go to the other one this weekend. So instead of seeing Danny, I'll see Doug. And they're so funny. So Danny and Doug Sims are brothers. One runs the North Carolina and one runs the Georgia. And they are as different as night and day. It's so funny. As a matter of fact, Brenda and I met each other there, and she could tell you they're so different. They're just so funny. Like Danny is very serious, and he's kind of all about business, and Doug is like really funny, and it just makes these off the wall hilarious comments. It's very entertaining when you go there. So, but they're all super nice at Sims. They're having a couple shows in September. So I look forward to going to those. I love to go to those. Absolutely, you could. There's no rules in wreath making. It's like, and I tell you what, it's like matching. It's like matching clothes, right? You know how you match clothes? Things blend. Ross, what you doing, baby?
Is that my name?
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm just playing.
Because yes, very much so.
Oh.
Why don't you hang out with Sabella? Ross uses my internet because he really likes it to go super fast. And sometimes when he goes super fast, I go super slow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to say, what you doing? Just a couple times a week though. Right? It's not so bad. He doesn't want to have to go back to the other internet because it's not fast like Mommy's. Because I have my own internet for my business. See, look, they're saying, hey, Ross.
Hello.
Okay. So when you're doing your ribbons, make sure that you do that little curl. Just pull it and really get that curl, because that's how it will get this nice little look where it kind of folds over the mesh. I mean, not that you won't have to probably reposition them again later, but oh, and I forgot, this is a really big sign. All right, so this is a big sign. We should put them all out in the front. Let's do that. See, I forgot. So when I have a really big sign, I'll kind of pull them out to the front, and I'll show you why. So if you take the sign, and see if you have this one that's like this, where it's crisscross, when you put the sign on, it covers it. If you pull them out to the front, you can still see the ribbons. So just kind of pull them out to the front. You can still do that little curl, because that just makes it cute. Huh, buddy? I don't think he's so impressed with really cute.
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
It's because you stay up too late.
No.
Y'all, it's summer, so in the summer, I let them stay up later, but I think they have a tendency to kind of push it way past Mommy's bounds. Yeah, you hear that little giggling back there? That's a sign of yes. Okay. All right. I just love these colors. I love a little bit of black in here. Just kind of makes it pop. Oh, you have a Snoopy? That's cute. Hey, is my Charlie on here? The boys need to make another wreath. Somebody says y'all need to make another wreath. What do you think, Ross?
Okay.
Okay, he says. I think they would be up to it. They've actually asked me about it. That was fun. So we'll have to do that again. We'll have to come up with something they could do. I do too, right? Okay, so if you have a YouTube channel, I want you to write in the description that you have one. And if you're not on your channel name, write your channel name. So if y'all have time, go check out some of those channels, because it is all about supporting each other. Okay. Oh. These your favorite colors? You know what? Carson's going to like this, because Carson likes... I made a wreath a few years ago, and it was like grays and whites and stuff. And he loved that thing so much. And I sold it. He was very upset when I sold it, so he'll like this one. Oh, how cute is that? I love it. Alright, so we're going to use our silver wire, because you won't be able to see it. It's 26 gauge. Your next live is going to be on YouTube? Alright, y'all, we got to watch. Oh, I think we lost Ross. He said, okay, I'm done. He's like, that's it. Let's see if we can get Carson to come out here. Carson! So this has little holes in the bottom. So one there and one up here. So I'm just going to use what they already gave us. These here are super thick. You see that? So there's no putting a hole in this. So I'm just going to use the holes that are already there. Now I'll see if I can figure out another store that has one of these signs. Okay, what's your question? Alright, let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm just going to take the wire and I'm just going to kind of go around. And I'm just going to loosely tie it, okay? And then we'll flip it over and tie it securely. So same thing here. And y'all, if I don't see your question, just hang on, because when I get done, I'll go back and look and see if I can answer your questions, okay? Alright. So I'll just take this whole thing, flip it over. So here's the wire. And I just wrap it around the frame. Okay, so here's the other part. I'm sure I have a piece of wire, or a piece of ribbon around here somewhere. I'll show you. Now just trim off the excess and just tuck the whole thing under. One thing you want to make sure you do when you're working on wreaths is run your hand around and make sure there's nothing sharp that would damage somebody's door. So there was something sticking out right here. So I just kind of tucked it under. How stinking cute is that? Alright, I also do the shape just to make sure the sign's on there good. But how cute is that? Oh, that looks cute. So now I'll tell you what's great about a method like this is that you can use some of the thinner mesh. Okay, so this is the basic mesh. It does have the foil in it, so it has that little line. This is called metallic. So this is the metallic mesh, but you could use the basic mesh doing this too, because you are using a lot of it and you're kind of stacking it on top of each other and then putting the ribbons on. You can get away with doing the thinner mesh. Alright, so somebody asked about the ribbon. So here we go. I always have spare pieces. So when you're doing your tails, you just take your piece, you fold it right in half like that. I like to kind of crease it right where the little fold is, and then you just pinch it in together like that, almost like a bow tie. And then you take your fingers and you pull it down like this. Down. You see how it makes almost like wings? Okay, so the question is, do I do anything with the wreaths to protect them from the sun? So I don't, just because a lot of times when you spray them, it can spot your ribbons or things like that. So I generally don't. Most of these are going to be fine. The only time you're really going to have a problem is if it is like super hot and someone has direct sunlight. So when I sell a wreath, I always send instructions telling them to keep it out of direct sunlight, because it is going to fade it. Even if you spray it, it's still going to fade it some. And if you want them to come back and buy it, you don't want it to last for 15 years. You want them to come back and get another one next year. Right? So, were there any other questions? Y'all, let me get my glasses, because y'all, I cannot see squat. I'm getting old, I think. There they are. All right, let's see. Yep, I do. I always list everything. So I always get almost everything from Sims Pottery. And so what I do is I send out links to a couple places that generally have the supplies that I use. And so that's what I do. So I generally send people to Deco Exchange. I send people to Trendy Tree, and I send people to Craft Outlet and the Reshop. So that's where you can generally find these supplies. Thank you. And these, a lot of these supplies right here, except for this rickrack, is pretty basic that you should be able to find anywhere. It's just a silver mesh, a white mesh. I know these ribbons are pretty easy to find. The paw print is pretty easy to find. The only thing you might have trouble with is that rickrack. Yeah. Charlie is requesting to make a sign for a pet fish. Okay, we'll have to think about that, Charlie. That would be very cool. So the list is always posted in the description of the videos. In addition to that, I do a newsletter every week that will list out the products. So it'll say how long I cut the mesh, what size the mesh is, what size the ribbons are, how long I cut them, everything like that. You're confused about what to do with the channel ends. Okay, so if you're talking about the end screens on your YouTube channel, I will tell you how to cover the back. If you're talking about the end screens, okay, so if someone's watching your video, like y'all are watching mine now, when this video ends, it's going to pop up with suggested other videos. If you don't put your end screens in and suggest other videos of yours, then it's going to populate with other people's videos. And that's not what you want. You want people to watch your videos. So make sure you're filling out those end screens. How can you get a newsletter? I will put a link in the description here. I'll start adding it to my, I'll start adding it to the descriptions in my videos if you want to get the newsletter. The newsletter also tells you if there's a new kit coming out or something like that. I'm actually going to be doing a new email that is going to have a YouTube checklist that I did for a business session that I did at Crafters Convention, and I ended up making a handout for that. And so I thought that if you have a YouTube channel and you want a checklist of what you should do each time you have your video put up, it's going to be something that you can get for free just by subscribing to the email list. So I will have that out here very shortly. Oh, did you have a question, Mary? What was your question? Hold on. Okay, so you have a question about pancake wreaths for sports type NFLs. Okay, so I'm not sure what the question was, but you can absolutely do the pancake wreaths. This is the thing. So if you're going to be doing a wreath that is something like NFL, anything that is trademarked or copyrighted, you can do the colors, right? So I was planning to do a Dallas Cowboy wreath soon. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Alright. I have ribbon. Now you can look at this ribbon and you can pretty much tell what it's for, right? However, nowhere on here does it say Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to have a generic sign in the middle that will be a football. I may paint the football blue and silver. I will have blue and silver mesh. It will look like Dallas, but it will not say Dallas. So you want to be super careful when you're doing things that are copyrighted or trademarked, because you cannot use it without a license. So just be generic while still making it pretty obvious what it's for. You just use the colors. You know, you can't really get in trouble for just using the colors. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and I thought it would be a really good example of how you can do a wreath and still have it signify what you're trying to do and it not violate copyright. So does that help? Hopefully that I answered that question. Yeah. Oh, I got this at Sim. Y'all know. This came from Sim's Pottery. Yep, this came from Sim's Pottery. It's really cute, isn't it? If you message me, I could probably get you a few rolls when I go back. So when you're on Etsy, I would not use the words Dallas Cowboy to signify that wreath, because that would then make it copyrighted. I would put silver and blue football wreath. You could put maybe Dallas themed football wreath. I would be very careful about not saying Cowboys or something along those lines. Yeah, because they will close you down in a heartbeat. They'll just pull your listing right out from under you, and that's it. Okay, so this is kind of how you get around that. If someone wants you to make them a wreath or a project or something that has a copyrighted item on it, there's two ways you can do it. You can gift them the item. Do not, in any circumstances, put it in the cost of the wreath. Or they can give you the item and you can put it in the wreath. So those are the only two options that you really want to do if you're talking about copyrighted issues. You can make it for yourself and you can hang it on your own door, just don't sell it. You cannot you cannot benefit financially from a copyrighted item unless you have a license. Let's see, what does this say? Are there any nice craft stores in New Orleans? Yes, there is. There is a craft store called Gordon's. We're actually going to be going there, and they have a lot of cool stuff. I have gotten a lot of stuff in here, and every once in a while you'll hear me say it's from Gordon's. Did I show the mesh and the ribbons for the wreath kits? They're not all in yet, but I do have some. This is the mesh for the Halloween kit. You see it? How pretty is that? And then this one is going to have this mesh and the purple, the darker purple mesh. This one is going to have a gingham pink and white and a gingham turquoise and white ribbon that goes with it. And then it's going to have a turquoise ribbon. Aha! There's the turquoise ribbon. And it's going to have a purple ribbon. So that's the 4 ribbons for that. This has orange ribbon. It has a gingham that is orange, purple, and black. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, it also has a purple ribbon. And I can't remember what the other one is. Oh, the other one I think is orange. It has like an orange stripe and then a black stripe and then a purple stripe. So, they're going to be cute. Cute, cute, cute. Maybe I can see if I can find some pictures of it and put it up on the listing, because it's so hard sometimes. Because a lot of times I order them and it can take up to a month for them to come in, so that's why it takes so long. So when I order in bulk, I have to wait a little longer. So that's why I kind of have to tell y'all ahead of time so that, you know, I can let you know what it is that's going to be coming in. So, I think it's going to be really cute. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Ross is in there playing because I keep getting that. It's slow. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, listen, if you're going to be in New Orleans for Wreath Makers Live, make sure you come and see me and hang out with me for a little bit, because I love talking to y'all. I really love to put faces with names, because I see your names. One of these days, you know what I think I need to do? One of these days, I need to put a camera back here so y'all can see what it looks like from my side. Would that be interesting to y'all? I can do that as a vlog, so y'all can see kind of what the comments look like going by. Yeah. If I do a regular ruffle, I cut it 30 inches. So I just cut 4 extra inches in order to have that little bit of curl. Hey, Lisa! How'd your live go? Y'all go check out Lisa's Chic Creations. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Any place for the splatter mesh? So the splatter mesh that I got came from AC Moore, but I know that Craft Outlet has started to carry it. So I would go check out Craft Outlet and see if you find any over there. I think they call it snowball mesh or something like that, but it's more tulle than mesh. You'll kind of see when you get it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That'll go away soon, Lisa. She just got out of practice, y'all. Listen, when I have her at Wreath Makers Live, I'll just make her do some lives with me, and she'll get over that, won't she? Yeah, you have to be sneaky and careful. Yes, snowdrift mesh. See, Casey said it's snowdrift mesh. Okay, y'all see, I can't see without my glasses. Awesome! See, she said you did great. Awesome. Oh, see there? Craft Outlet has red and white. I bet if you messaged them, they'd get the purple. Oh, cool. I will do that. I will set a camera up next time and have it record what it looks like from my side of the screen, because that would be kind of cool to let y'all see what it's like on my side. Yeah. It's so funny. My boys always come out and they'll look to see, oh, is she live? Because then they might sneak back in their rooms because they don't always want to be on camera. What do you mean, Susan? You've been out of, have you not been live lately? Y'all go check out AC Inspired Reese. Awesome. I know. Susan is so funny. I love to watch her. She is so entertaining. Her and Amanda and Katie all crack me up. I love to watch them. They crack me up. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go down and show this to the grandmas. And I will see y'all later on. Don't forget that the new kits are out. And I know. I'm sure Bella will love this. Even though she's like totally sacked out and ignoring me. But, oh, not for a few weeks. We got to get you back on the horse, girl. I know sometimes it's easy just to say, well, I don't have time right now. But you got to do it. I know, right? She's so funny. She's so funny. She will not hang out with me for big chunks of the day. But, buddy, if I come in here at night, she is going to sack out on that couch. I love it. Yes, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. We're trying to work on upping my following on Instagram. We're adding lots of fun stories and stuff. So, all right, y'all. Well, y'all have a wonderful night. And I will see you on Sunday. Sunday will be the Christmas in July kit. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And I will see y'all then. Bye, y'all. Oh, and check back later. I'll put a link for the newsletter email in the description so that you can sign up for the newsletter if you want to get the list of my supplies and all that kind of stuff. Okay? Thank y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.